North Collectors. Here we're doing a 2024 Topps Heritage preview. Going to take a look at what you can find in this product that's going to be released next week, Wednesday, which is April 10. That is, of course, as I said, a Wednesday. And these are pre-selling for, I think, around $95, $100, somewhere in there for a hobby box. There's also going to be retail, blasters, and mega boxes, and I believe hangers and fat packs. We'll look at that in just a minute. But yeah, that's the 10th of April when this releases. So we're doing this video a little bit before that to show you kind of what you can expect. Now, this year's version takes after the 1975 design. So it takes you back to that era where they were very colorful cards. Think George Brett, Robin Yount, as the Beckett says here. This is a Beckett, and they've done a great job at putting some of the details together of the set. So we're going to look at this. One of the big changes is going to be that it is a 500 card checklist, which isn't necessarily that big of a change, but the big change is in how they numbered it. There's 100 short prints, but those are in the front of the checklist. So cards 1 to 100 are going to be those that are the short prints. So a little different. So when you're building a set, if you do that, you're going to find that those aren't going to be that's not going to be the start of your set. It's going to be 101 to 500, which is kind of interesting. So it says that right down here. You can read that, which is interesting from a set building perspective of Heritage. I've never had that before. It says right here that 2002 Topps traded and 2002 Fleer traditional baseball were a couple products that took that approach. So that's kind of interesting. You're going to find things like red bordered cards in the Target exclusive giant boxes. Of course, things like the flip stock, those are in Heritage and have been for a while, where the back of the card is more textured. The front of the card's more textured and the back of it's more smooth. So the glossy part flips over. Those are pretty hard to spot. But anyways, you got the traditional things like the color swap, the black and white images, the white border, which is kind of unique because obviously these are colored borders. So there's a white border. We'll look at the odds in just a minute of those. Nicknames and the historically popular throwback uniforms, which those are really tough. I think Luke and I have only pulled one, maybe two of those at the most. And we've opened up a few cases, to say the least, of this stuff. Then you have the errors, the missing facsimile signature. So they're all going to have these facsimile signatures on them. Don't be fooled. They're not autographed, obviously. But if you don't see one on there, you know you got a variation. So those are going to be some of the things that are exclusive to hobby, it says here. So let's take a look at some of the other details about the set. There are blue sparkle refractors. Those are going to be in the Walmart monster boxes. The purple refractors on the hot boxes, those are one per case, and then you get those also in blasters. They're like one per case of a blaster as well. And then there's the refractors, the silvers, and the blacks. So those are your chromes. And then there's also usually the black border, which is not numbered on a serial number on the card, but those are usually 250. And then you have the gold, which is hobby only, and then the superfractors, of course, 101. So the design is going to look sweet. I love this 75 design, the look, the color. It's going to be really fun, I think, to rip this and see these cards. And so here you have the autographs memorabilia section. Over the years, there's obviously a strong sense of collecting the autographs out of here, the real one autographs, and the coveted red autos. And then there's going to be duals and triple autographs as well. But the red ink are going to be numbered to 75. So the blue ink are not. The red are. I don't think there's any numbering given to the blue at all. At least there hasn't been in the years past. It's just however they had the player sign. So it says new to 2024 Topps Heritage are the 1975 award-winning buyback autographs. Signers on these came up big in the 70s, and original Topps cards are used for these. So you're going to get a chance at some buyback autographs as well. Kind of interesting. And then also there's these relics, flashback relics that are autographed, numbered to 25 or less. And then there's the cut signatures from celebrities that are 1 of 1. So that's pretty sweet. And then we have the memorabilia cards that, of course, you find quite a few of these in a case. And it says right here, the standard versions have the gold numbered to 99 and under. Then there's the duals that are 75, triples 25, quad 10, clubhouse collection cards with the equivalent numbers of players. Autograph relics top us out at 25 copies. So here is one of the mock-ups of the relic, a bat relic there. And then it says right down here, stamps replaced traditional gear in 1975, postage stamp relics. So, oh, that's pretty cool. So postage stamp relics in some of this is going to be interesting to see what those look like. All right, now then you have the throwback inserts. Of course, these are the tough ones. And it says here that the nods to 1975 don't end with the base set, but they have, of course, the flashbacks and all the other inserts here. New Age Performers, oversized box toppers are found in the hobby boxes, I believe, and they do have autograph versions of those. So retail exclusives, it says here, are going to be 1975 Bay City Rollers design to spotlight the current and retired players. Then there's the gold foil board, which are only in Walmart packs, while the platinum foil board are in Target exclusives. All right, so you got the gold foil and then the platinum in addition to your red and your blues. So that's pretty sweet. And in both cases, those are limited to $9.99. And so there's also mascot, limited interpretations of mascots and nicknames that focus on the 1975 Topps Zoos Who Stick-Ons. And I believe there's 3D cards. Yeah, 3D cards are also, I think, in the retail as well only. Hobby boxes continue to offer the box loaders, which are popular. You either get the vintage card that has a stamp on it or a 1975 Topps original, or the box loader, which is a bigger oversized card. All right, so right here you can take a look. You got hobby boxes, blaster boxes, monster boxes, and hanger boxes, and I believe there's value packs as well. So it tells you here what you get, how many packs, and so forth. So there are fat packs, it says right there. And then there's also one memorabilia card autograph per hobby, and then one box loader. So take a look at what else you can find there. So the white border are going to be 1 in 12, and 1 in 30 blasters, and 1 in 6 hangers. Red borders are 1 in every 6 giant boxes from Target, and the black borders 1 in every 97 hobby. So that's different. It's not 50. Now they're saying they're 97. So you're going to find maybe more blacks in here than before. And then the black and white image, 1 in every 63 hobby. And then the flip stock, 1 in every 961. Now that's all the stats they have there, the odds for those. And then the checklist, I'm not going to go through the whole checklist, but it's a 500 card checklist. And I believe there are quite a few good names in here. And then, of course, you have the, just going to scroll back up here. You have the autographs and the variations. Here's the variations. The color swap variation, the error variation. So it does tell you the odds here of those, which, holy cow, 1 every 4,000 packs for the error variation. The image variations are 1 in every 65. Those are the most common, usually. Missing facsimile, 1 in every 275. And then the nickname variations, 1 in every 1,570 packs. The throwbacks are the tough ones, 1 in every 8,464. So those are some of the odds there. Luke is selling these at his shop. online, so you can pre-order these if you like at $92.99 for a box. Those will get shipped out to you fast. So pre-order those. Of course, they won't be shipped out until he gets them in stock, which is usually like the day before or the day of release. So once they come in store, they'll be shipped out to you to your home. So check it out, $92.99. And hopefully those will be up still after the release. So if you want to buy some online from his store, Up North Collectors, Sports Cards and More, there's a link to this website in the description below. So just look there and you'll see it. But if you have any questions, definitely reach out to us. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this little preview. It's going to be fun. We'll be ripping a lot of it on the channel, so stay tuned for that. I know for some people, Heritage isn't always, the go-to. They don't like it. It's a set builders thing. I got it. But there's also cool cards in here. And I think the design is going to add a lot to it. And I kind of wonder if Topps and Fanatics have kind of thrown a little Easter egg, something a little bit more interesting in there. Maybe juiced up the boxes a little bit, because Heritage has kind of seen a decline over the years where they printed way too much of it and it was impossible to pull anything out of the hobby boxes. I kind of have a feeling, and this is just a gut feeling, no insider information, that I think it's going to be a little better this year, because I think they know that collectors weren't happy with the past couple years. But let me know in your comments below. I can't wait to open this stuff. I'm looking forward to it. Take care. Have fun collecting. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you in the next video.